Stream Elements said. Leah's Lifestyle 95 is now live. Streaming Just Chatting, August 29, 25, painting and chatting.
Okay, it started again. Alright, and this is up. Perfect. And this is down. Perfect. Hello, 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 and welcome back to Leah's Lifestyle. I need to get like a what is that, one of those like the little board soundboard things. I wonder how difficult that would be. No, we're not working on that right now. We gotta get painting. It is a painting time. It's time to paint. Last we left off, we were still behind, and today we will probably still be behind because I'm starting later. Today's been an interesting day, and so that means less time in the day at the end of the day. It's Labor Day weekend, so I'm going to a rave tomorrow morning. We're gonna go paddleboarding and do a paddleboarding rave out on the water, which is gonna be really, really fucking cool. It's gonna be really badass. I'm really excited to do this paddleboarding rave out on the water tomorrow morning, which is crazy. Tomorrow morning, a paddleboard rave. But I love it. It's alcohol free. It's drug free. It's daytime. It's like a woman's like DJ day thing. So it's like all female DJs, local female DJs. So that's pretty fucking cool. I'm super stoked to check it out. I'm super stoked to see. We're going to see if my boyfriend's friends can come. If not, that's okay. I think we're going to try and do something else tomorrow too. I can't remember. What was it? Maybe it was on Sunday that was what it was. I forget already. This is why I put it in my calendar. Oh yeah, and then there's doing like a salsa bachata thing on the beach, like a dance thing. So let's see. This is not what I typed. Thank you. I gotta make sure it's the 29th, because for some reason my brain says, wasn't it the 30th? It is the 30th. It is the 30th. I put that on the wrong day. No, that is the 30th. 30th is Saturday? The 31st is Sunday. Fuck, what's happening the 31st? Okay. So yeah, and then in the evening there's a like salsa dancing thing. So pretty cool. Pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. It's gonna be fun though. That's for sure. I'm gonna be sleepy at the end of the day. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wait, who is this? Matthew. Okay. Okay. That one's important. I need to remember that email. I'm so excited. I can't believe I got a reply already from that. Eep. Oh, I think... Oh, fuck. I love how, like, I'm supposed to be painting right now. I'm doing everything but painting. But whatever. That happens sometimes. We'll get to it here in a second. Hold on. Feel like I'm missing... Ah, there we go. Ha. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh no, was that tonight? No, 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 no. I really wanted to go to this. Fuck. Oh, I'm so... I can't believe I forgot. I can't believe I forgot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so excited. You gotta... Girl... Oh my gosh. Guys, I don't even know what to say right now. It was tonight. It was tonight. When did I get these? When did I get this message? Does it say? No, it doesn't. Hold on. Hold on. I can look. Said yesterday. See, I have so much stuff coming in. It's not cool. It was yesterday. I should have looked. Why did I forget? Okay, let's see. I think there's other ones happening now. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting way too into this. I can't share any of it because it's inappropriate for the situation. I'll deal with that later. We need to paint, girl. We need to get this painting a painting. Paint away. Alright. I think we were 13 and 4. I think we're in the middle of 5. I think we were in the middle of 5 yesterday. And technically we have 2 more that we have to do, which was 4 and 13. And I have to technically should be adding another 2 for today, which I think would be 13 and 3. The most. So, now we have 4 that need to be done today. 4.5 technically. Okay. We gotta power through this. Today's gotta be a day where I gotta buckle down, bend in, and just chug away. We just gotta chug away today, because we gotta catch up. And this is not the way you catch up. Catch up is not, yeah, whatever this is happening at the moment. Alright, let's get this camera set up so you guys can see what I'm doing. And we can have our weird little mini conversations, and we'll see if some people might pop in and chat with us today. Make sure everything's rolling on. Situation good. Good. Alright. Looks like everything's running fine. Things look good. Fuck yeah. Okay. Solid as fuck. I got a movie in the background playing. We'll probably adjust it here in a second, but for now we're gonna watch Hellboy, the old versioned one, not the new one that they've made. The old one. In my opinion, the good one. It's not that, like, the other one's not that good, but I like the way Hellboy looks. Like, the costume they made for him just looks a little bit better in my opinion. There we go. There we are. Let's try and open this thing without getting paint all over me. Okay. Get the gunk. Put it in here. Come on. Why is it not coming off? It doesn't want to. Be alone in there then. I'm just gonna, since I have the paint, touch up some of these red spots here that got some white left in them. May as well, since we're here anyways. Make it look all nice. Party. This is a really pretty color. Between this and that blue color and the green color, I like those ones the most, I think. my brain's saying Wingardium Leviosa, and I don't know why. But that is what we are saying inside the brain today. I think we were technically onto this part. We were going to move on to this part. Because we have... I think we're going to do that, and then they would come down here. But after this. But does that make sense to do that? Or does it make sense to do this first? I think it would make sense to do this first, which would be this and this. Oh. This and all of it. Is that everything? Yeah, I think we can do that pretty quickly. Let's do this really quick. Just the details. There's some details here. This was one of my favorite movies as a kid. When I was young, I loved watching it. Whenever I had the chance. Hellboy. Very interesting movie. I loved the costumes so much. They did such a good job. This and Van Helsing. Shrek, Van Helsing, this. And then Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Charmed. Those are some of my favorite things. Gotta be real careful. Can't get, gotta be not too fast. See, this is the part where I think I slow down is because like these tiny little lines, I don't want to fuck it up, and when I rush I fuck it up and then I gotta come back and fix it. So I feel like it's better that I just do it once. Don't fuck it up. Maybe not the thing to say. Say what I want. What do I want? Be slow and gentle. Be patient. Small baby strokes. Stay within the line. Don't get too crazy. Wait, I wanted to do the things I do want to do. Goodness. I went straight to the things not to do. Stay in the line. Be patient. Be slow. Be gentle. Small baby. You guys have no idea how excited. I just keep thinking about this goddamn rave tomorrow morning. The biggest issue is gonna be waking up. And not even because of like somebody else's fault, even though like my partner's like extremely concerned about that for themselves. It's just that like I'm a baby in the morning. Like I like to be gentle with myself and like gracefully wake up. Cause like I spent every morning I can think of waking up hella exhausted and angsty, and I'm just trying to allow myself, even if I have that energy, not to feel that way when I wake up. Which can be very difficult. I gotta reply to this text message. Okay, is that one? Yeah. And another one bites the dust, bump, bump. And another one bites the dust, duh, duh. And another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust. I'm just curious about this rave because I didn't get like anchors at all yet. So I'm not sure if we are going to just be accidentally floating into people and need to be chill about that, or what. And I kind of want to bring my rowboat, my blow up rowboat, because it's kind of tiny, and that way I can put my blankets and all my electrical stuff in there and not have to worry about people flashing it or accidentally taking it out, like, you know, because like if they take me out, like, it's no big deal if I don't got anything, but then I can't bring anything, and I kind of want to bring stuff, so, because it's like from 9 a.m. to like noon, so like I want food. And the thing is, here's the funny part about it all. Alright, to go, first off, I gotta do this because I said I was going to, right? But I still have to pack. I haven't done any packing at all. I've been a little lazy today, to be honest. I should have done some packing. But I didn't. And I should have prepped, like, the blankets. I should have prepped the boat. Behind what door? Behind that door? I hope the music's gonna be good tomorrow to dance to. It looked fun on everything that I saw online. Got to be gentle and slow. Boom! That was some move! Look at that, baby! Okay, now we're gonna move back to this V here now. When I tell my boyfriend later about, because it's so funny, is we were literally talking all day. We were like, wasn't there an event or something we wanted to go to tonight? And, you know, I was like, well, maybe we're just not meant to go, like, because, like, we can't remember. And I couldn't find it, like, everywhere I was going, which is so funny, because no wonder why I couldn't fucking find it, right? Like, it was an adult-only kind of thing, like, a sincere adult-only, like, not 18 and plus, but, like, you need to be a grown-up to understand what's happening, you know? You don't get to be just like a newbie 18-year-old walking in thinking you get what's going up in this place. Like, no. That's no. Like, no. So if you know, you know. You know? I don't need to explain it to you. And you don't know, you'll learn. And you'll be older. And you'll be like, oh, really? This was it? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, but like, you know, it's not meant for it, you know? And then you're gonna be like, yeah, I guess, yeah, I would have probably been a terrible nuisance here, TH, of 18. And it's not even about the alcohol. I'm kind of sad. I can't believe I forgot. That was gonna be really fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta change the movie real quick. I'm gonna change it to something else. Man, I can't wait to have this red done. No, I'm down for Venom. Okay, we're gonna be watching Venom, so now we're just waiting for the go-ahead. Beep, 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 deep, 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 doo. You know, doing that reminds me this one time in college, I was in math class. And I was super tired, and I wasn't doing too bad in math class, and what we were learning, I think I felt like I already knew, or like I felt like I could learn from the books or something. And because I was feeling like super emotional, what I decided to do was just kind of black out that class that day and daydream. And so I started doing that. The problem is that I guess in my daydream, the teacher's voice was annoying. And so I started, like, in my daydream, covering up the noise with a sound as it spoke. But what I didn't realize was happening is that at the same time, in real life, I was outwardly actually saying the sound, which was just like, meh, meh, meh. And then I came back to, and the teacher was just, like, looking at me, and the class was just, like, looking at me, and I was like, hi. And the teacher was like, are you done? And I was like, I was doing that out loud. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm done. I think I passed out in that class. Pretty sure I fell asleep. But sometimes it be that way. It still feels embarrassing when I think about it, but it makes me laugh every single time I tell that story. How many more? How many more do I have to do? Look at all the white on this page. It must be covered in some wicked way with the pain you see here. I move it left and right, up and down and to the side. I think I just got... Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, I need to see how he was typing to me. Okay. I'm replying to emails. Oh, wait. There's too many things happening at once. I gotta reply to this damn email. Oh my gosh, guys! Eee! How exciting is this? Okay, text is fixed. Movie is playing. Email. Boom. Okay, email sent. Now we're back. Hey. Toot. Blessings from Oshun. Blessing the whole crew. Except for I don't got a crew right now. Actually, there's some people I need to call. I gotta make... That's like the thing with me. Is like, I feel like if I don't put things on a schedule, they just don't get done as efficiently. That's like ADHD and autism right there. That shit is ridiculous. And I feel like other people think I'm weird for being like, can we schedule a time to just chat? And I sincerely just want to chat. I'm like, I just... Like, do you... Like, it's not even like that. Like, don't get prepared for, like, a heavy conversation or anything. I sincerely just wanted to say, hey, how are you? What are you doing? And I get, like... Most people don't schedule time for casual conversation. Like, they just kind of let it happen. But casual conversation just doesn't naturally happen for me. And then people get upset because, like, I'm not naturally conversating with them the way they want me to, and I don't know what way that is. I don't know what the fuck they're doing that makes it perceived like it's natural, chill check-ins. Because first off, I have a lot of anxiety around calling and messaging people. First off, when I send a message, sometimes I don't plan to have a conversation with somebody right away. I'm just sending something so that I can remember to talk to you about it. And then people want to have a whole conversation right then and there about it. And I can't always do that. And then, like, I come back to have the conversation, and then they don't want to reply to me because I didn't reply to them. And it get messy. It get messy real fast. And I don't message as much as people want. And most of that's because it's not, like, if people contacted me, I would always fucking answer. As long as we chill. As long as we've been talking, we're good. The only reason I would not answer is because we've been needing to have a conversation. I've been asking to have a conversation. I've been trying to have a conversation. And it's clear to me you don't want to have the conversation. And I'm just not up for trying to convince you. I'm not up. And whenever you're ready, you just come on over. You just let me know. And we can chat, catch up, talk about our little thingy. But if I gotta call all the time, then I feel like I'm putting in a lot of work that you're not having to put in. And it's like some kind of punishment for me not like behaving socially the way you want me to. And I just don't play those games. I just don't play those games. Like, if you can't work with me with where I'm at and who I am, like, that's kind of fucked up on your part. You're kind of a fucked up bitch. I don't want to be your friend. You know what I mean? And a lot of people have done that to me, where, like, they just expect me to behave like they do. They don't ask. They're not, like, curious. Even when, like, I share, like, I say, like, outwardly, like, hey, like, I'm not doing well, like, can this be the way, like, we communicate? And they're like, yeah. Or they just straight up ignore me. Most of the time it's just getting ignored. And then they try to keep behaving the way, like, we were before, and I don't. And I'm just like, I don't know, I told you, bro. Like, I needed a different way. You're the one who didn't want to adjust. What could I say? Like, what do you want me to say? Can't do anything about it. Okay, this is red. This is red. This and this. And this. Oh! Apparently, I didn't realize. But apparently the reason why there's no lines here, which I should have recognized, I was just trying to go with, like, I was like, there's normally, like, lines right here, so I'll just make them happen. But no, like, this is actually a part of the red here. Whoopsie. That's okay. Okay, were those ones red? Yeah. Yeah, this one too. And oh shit, I think that's red too. Boom. We got two things here. We got this flower back here, which I completely forgot about. But I'm glad I didn't, because here we are now, able to fill her in appropriately. Oh shit. I'm watching Venom, and this lady went from a younger lady to an older lady for some reason. I guess it must have been blood type. Because like they can only survive in certain blood types for so long. Okay. Ooh, we're almost there. Fuck. Ah! Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Because this will have to be done now. This. This. That's it. Okay, I think that's it. That's all the red right there. Fuck yeah. Okay. Let's finish this red. Now we can move on to 13. Fuck yeah. And honestly, 2, 4, 6. We only have 6 colors left after this, so coming and thinking about that, like we came in not too long ago with only doing 6. I remember that day thinking, wow, we only have done 6. Now we only got 6 left. Poor Eddie. He has no idea what he's about to deal with for the next 2 years. And his life's already been kind of going crazy. Honestly, that's how I felt recently. I was like, damn, life's already been crazy, and like I really wish someone would have given me like a warning about how insane the next 2 years were, so I could have just skipped that. Whatever. There's literally so many things I would tell myself in the past. Be like, just don't do that and just go do this instead. Like, trust me. Just fucking trust me. Oh shit, they're gonna be testing the fucking different types of venom creatures. Forget what they're called on people. I would be scared. Because it kills him too, is a thing. Alrighty then. We're so fucking close. All I can think of right now at this very moment is wishing this was done. The red part. Which we're so close to it. The very last melon. Holy shit, you can do it. Alrighty! Fuck yeah! Oh my my goodness. That was rough. This is our next color. I don't even know what we're doing with this color. Don't even know where it goes at all. Oh, looks like up here. And some in the butterfly wings. So some in this butterfly wings. Maybe we'll start with the butterfly wings. We'll do the butterfly wings first. And apparently a little baby dab here too. Yeah, we'll do those, and then we'll move up into this. Which actually looks like it's like this border here that comes up. And then like a couple things. Maybe some of like the last of the things in here too. How nice is that? Almost all of this area, like where the skull is and where the butterfly is going to be completely done by the time 13 is over with. So pretty much 3, 17, and 4 are going to be finishing up a couple details in both, and the top part up here. Because this thing is pretty much like, look at that comparative to the rest of this, you know? Alright, so we might be able to finish this today. How long have we been going? Where are we at anyways? We're at an hour and 20. Wow. An hour. About an hour's worth of time to finish up number 5. And what, I spent 2 hours before that? The day before? An hour? So like 2 to 3 hours on just one color. That's crazy. That's straight up madness, my man. Straight up insane membrane. We've been deciding what we're gonna do for Halloween, and I'm watching Venom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do the Venom costume with the glow sticks when he's at like the dance party. That would be such a great fucking costume. But we're also thinking like Hercules and Megara. Also thinking, cause like I actually have a black Spider-Man costume, so I could be Spider-Man with him as well. Like we could be like different types of Venom, you know. So I don't know. That would be kind of fun. That would be fun. You know what they say, science never sleeps. I just want a mini break to take a little sippy sip of some water here. It's been an hour since I had some. I'm very proud of myself right now. I think this is when he gets Venom. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was a whole person. He doesn't know it, but he got a picture. Another person. Uh-oh. Poor Maria. She probably died after that. I'm just washing off my brush, sorry. That was kind of annoying. Alright. I don't want to get paint on my finger, so we're gonna be nice and slow. Tilt up, tilt up. Oh, it's all over the cap. Oh my goodness. I gotta put this back. Give me 1 second. I got a little on my finger, but not too much. This is like a brown almost. I like it, this brassy brown orangey color. Very pretty. Okay. You're gonna be sick. What you're looking for. Oh, is that enough chicken nuggets for you? I don't know, sir. Raw chicken. Eat that raw chicken. Oh, now he's gonna puke. Oh. Oh, come back up. Yeah, that's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. That's... Okay. 13. 13. Right? Is that 13 or 14? 13. Here. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. Okay. It's a little thick. It's a little thick. Need to thin it up on this brush a little bit. And then we're just gonna... I didn't really create much today. And now that it's thinned out on the brush, I'm going to go into the thicker stuff a little bit again. And then go back in. There we go. That's a little bit more pliable. Interesting. This music sounds so good. I'm really impressed with like the musicians, the DJs that they have on this app. I used the Pixeliac, this one. I think there was like another one you could use, but this one looked cool. The app I was using before apparently is no longer supported or like isn't like working with them for whatever reason. But it's nice because I didn't even know I had options. And so if I don't like this or I use up all the stuff and I just keep playing the same music, I'll go try out that other app. But so far there's been plenty of music to listen to. And hopefully you guys are liking it in the background. And that it's not too much. It doesn't seem to be, since I had a full-on conversation with someone yesterday. They seem to understand me perfectly fine while typing. What was that about? Something happened in the movie and I don't remember it, and I didn't catch it either. Okay, that's one side. Shall we flip her? No, because it kind of feels like I'm gonna get that wet. Let's see what's going on here. We gotta do this thing, and it comes this way, so maybe we could start. God damn it. Why are you being a piece of shit? Get on there. Stay on there. Don't be a piece of shit. And stay. Please. Fuck. Don't think it's that fucking hard. Okay, what was I doing? I got sidetracked. I was watching the movie again. Okay. This is 13. This is 13. This is 13. This is 13. Of course, this is 13. 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 Okay. So we'll just kind of like work this way. But no, we need to work that way, right? I guess. So I gotta start with this down here? No. I need to work from this way down. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. From the top down. Yeah. I like how he's so upset about being called a parasite.
Stream Elements said, "Thank you for following Chocacadabra, smiley face."
Thank you for the follow. Chocolate Cadabra. Very interesting name. Where'd you get that from? How'd you make that? There has to be a story behind that. It can't just be a name you came up with just cause. Like, it kind of reminds me of Abracadabra.
Said, "What a nice art piece."
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. How are you doing today? What have you been up to? I'm only painting a little bit today, but mostly was cleaning. I did some research for some investing and like educational purposes. I watched some movies. It was a pretty chill Friday. Made some good food, as you need to do, you know. Some steak quesadillas.
Chocacadabra said, "Oh yeah, my favorite song by Adu is Chocolate Cadabra and oof, that sounds rough."
Chocolate Cadabra. Why does that sound so familiar? Is that those like the chocolate bar that's like a fudgy like chocolate? It's like a cookie fudgy thing. I need to look it up. That's what I should do. I think I might be getting a little sick, which is kind of surprising because I've recently been taking some new vitamins that I felt like should be helping me not get sick.
"I have no idea, lol, but it's a nice song. Happy face."
I swear it's a candy, man. I swear it's a legit candy. Like, in the store, you could go and find it on the shelves. It's probably gonna be like on a bottom shelf. Probably actually in a, what are those called? Like the candy museums, you know, where they have candy from all timelines and different eras and like different areas. Like, you can get candies from all like different countries and whatnot. What do they call those? Just like a candy shop? But I don't know. Like a normal candy shop, I think of like chocolates. chocolate covered fuck, coffee beans and turtles and stuff like that. Peanut butter cups. But the candy place that I'm thinking of are vintage candy shops. A vintage candy shop. It sounds like a candy that would be in a vintage candy shop. Do you know any lyrics to the song? It's crazy because, like, this movie is really intense. And then, like, this happens for so many years for this guy. And we just, like, get a couple of movies. But, like, if this was a reality for him, if movies created realities, like, this would be such a shitty reality for this guy to, like, go through, like, this time period where you're just, like, with this alien that's attached to you that keeps you alive no matter what, and then you keep getting in these situations where people keep trying to kill you, and then you keep being revived, and you have to keep being like brutally fucking almost murdered multiple times in a row. Like, how insane would that be? Like, once would be enough. Once would be enough. I don't know why I have to say it twice. It just feels more dramatic that way. It's for the drama. He swims so fast.
Shakakadabra said, "It's Japanese and I barely know in Japanese, I just know that it's a bop."
Ooh, oh, I love that. So I was in Japan, and while I was in there, we went into a like a funk like bar where they were playing like funk music, and we had them play like Japanese funk music, like old-timey funk music. It was pretty good. I was like quite surprised. But random thing to maybe look into if you like that stuff. Old Japanese funk.
Shakakadabra said, "Funk music is so good."
Right? I love 70s American music, honestly. 70s and 80s on it. Like, I like all genres. I'm definitely that person that listens to all music. And I mean that in, like, the way in which, like, like, I've recently gotten into, like, Mongolian, like Mongolian forms of music where, like, they take traditional Mongolian, like, throat singing, and these bands, like, mix, like, heavy metal or rock or, like, other forms. There's this one girl I found on YouTube who takes multiple different forms of, like, string and wood and drum instruments that are, like, traditional instruments, and, like, creates, like, normal hip-hop and, like music, like today's, like, music form, but, like, with the old instruments, and it sounds so insane. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, just imagine Lady Gaga, but, like, all the instruments are, like, Chinese, like, like ancient string and wind instruments.
Said, "That sounds crazy."
Dude,
what's her name?
It's fucking
I want to listen
insane.
to her.
I love it though. It's so good. And it makes me so jealous because it makes me wish I had a fucking culture that had shit like that I could make crap like that with. But no, I'd have to fucking steal somebody else's culture. Talking about funk. It hurt us. That's what happened. This is good. I guess this is probably more disco, huh? What's your favorite kind of music? Do you have something? I think my tops are definitely gonna have to be like oh, it's so hard. I really love symphonies and probably like early and late 2000s pop. But that's kind of what I grew up with, you know? So it's kind of hard not to pick that. It's so nostalgic-y feeling, and I feel like no other music can give that to me. And no matter how much I love music and like listen to new stuff, like nothing can give me that feeling that some of like the music I used to listen to, you know, when I was in high school, when I was in college, when I was just first going out drinking. All those memories of dancing to the music or getting high and drunk to music, like it's all stuck in my head. Coming home, like listening to the same songs on the radio, you know, with your friends.
W.
JB's, what's up? How you doing?
Shakakadabra said, the song sounds very funky. Glitch Cat symphonies are nice. Interesting choice. I love many kinds of music, e.g. metal, punk, pop, and especially music that combines cute and heavy music. Nostalgia is a big component, definitely. JBanese_ said, I'm drunk RN Leah or my goat.
Yeah, it was funky. I don't know. I just like it. They get me dancey. Symphonies really get me like dancey for some reason. I'm not sure why. I am not the biggest metal fan, but I do like a lot of metal, a decent amount of metal and punk, pop of course. Music that combines, yes, heavy music. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Nostalgia is a big component. Yeah. I think that's for anyone, though. We just can't help it. It's a human thing to feel nostalgia.
Said, someone sent me a Midwest emo playlist. Pensive face.
Someone send me a Midwest emo playlist. A Midwest emo... Wait, someone did or someone should? I don't mean to say I'm sorry you're drunk. I think I just said that because, like, it's one of those things, like, I'm trying not to drink.
JBanese
and it's not even that I'm not trying anymore. I just, like, don't have the desire, and I'm keeping myself from those scenarios of putting myself in that place to drink.
Loudly crying
so,
face.
Like, I think that's why I said it like that.
JBanese_ said,
someone
don't
should.
Drink, it's not worth it. Loudly
don't
crying
drink.
face.
It's not worth it. No, I literally, that's the last like I think 3 or 4 times that I've actually had like sincere drinking, like had drinks, gotten drunk. Like every single time after, I'm just like, I don't know why I do this. Like I hate it after every single time. It gets worse and worse as we go along. Like I'm not enjoying like getting that fucked up anymore. I don't know why I keep doing it, and I just keep doing it. And so I finally just decided to stop one time, and now I just have been. And I can have like a wine with food or a beer or something and not need more.
Said,
but
I'm literally hating life. RN shit ain't worth it.
Yeah, no joke. And you know what's funny is when I first started drinking, I never used to have hangovers or anything. And it was like perfectly normal for me to wake up the next day and be all happy, make everyone breakfast, and like get everyone coffee and drive everyone where they needed to go. And I was like so ready to like head out and do shit for the day. And I was like, okay, I packed this up to go to the beach. And everyone's like hungover, like moaning. And I'm like, it's okay, I got more alcohol. And they're like, okay. Not making it better for anyone, right?
JBanese _ said, lucky I've always had hangovers. Loudly crying face.
Oh, I have hangovers now though. Yeah, I definitely get hangovers now. I'm 30, so I'm not getting out of that shit. That wasn't gonna last forever, right? It can only destroy my kidneys for so long before eventually it was gonna hit me that our age, just in general. But yeah, now I definitely get hungover, and it's nasty as fuck, and I feel like throwing up, and I feel dizzy, and I just want to sleep, and I don't want to eat, but I know I need to. The first time I ever got a hangover, I remember like laying on the floor and just being like, my head was like pounding, and I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, is this what everyone does after? Is this why everyone's like laying there in sadness? Like, no wonder why people get annoyed with. I was like, this makes so much more sense now. I didn't understand, but it hurt so bad. And light hurt. I was like, don't like close the curtains. I don't want to see the sun. You need to drink water, but the water tastes terrible. And you're just like, fuck. For some reason, you can drink alcohol, but that's so bad for you. It's so more dehydrating.
Chakakadabra said, I gotta go. Thank you for the nice stream. Dino Dance.
Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good day. Take care of yourself. See you around. Ooh, this one's jazzy. I do like jazz too, honestly. That's another one that's a good one. Oh shit, it's a little girl. The little girl has one in her. What the fuck? What the fuck? I forgot about that. I forgot. That's so sad. That poor little girl. Does she survive? We don't get to know. They don't tell us. The little girl switches from one host to the other, right? The little girl hosts to the new guy. We don't find out. We don't see. I gotta assume that when this host leaves these people, they've been in them for so long that's at the point where that person's like wasted their entire life. Cause like I think that's the thing is like when they're in you and you're not like the same thing, you either blow up if you're not compatible, or they like wear down your life to the point where like when they you die, or you're like you don't live as long. So either the little girl is just not gonna have as long as a life and gonna die earlier, or she died, which I have to assume it's the second because like that's a little girl's body. That's a whole alien inside it. Like, what the fuck, you know? And I feel like Venom, the whole thing is like this one's supposed to be darker compared to others. And I feel like the darker path would be the fact that the girl would not survive. You know what I mean? And I don't think they can show, like, I don't think legally you can show death, like, a death of a child on TV. Or I don't think you can show, like, a child killing someone. Or I don't think you can show, like, a child killing another child or something. I don't know. Or you can't show people killing a child. I can't remember. But there's been some laws passed at some point to try and protect children being seen killed on screen. Probably to help people not get normalized to it, because that would be like a terrible thing for people to be like normalized to. And I think TV's like such like a thing that's been normalized to the point that whatever we do watch it becomes normalized. Like, I don't think it's too far-fetched to believe like one reason why like the zombie apocalypse movies got popular a few years before COVID happened. You know, like it had been popular, but like it came to like, you know, its peak beforehand. And now like zombie movies and stuff, they're not really all the rage anymore. They were, but then after COVID, were they anymore? No, because we got normalized to it, and then it became reality, and now we just don't give a shit about it. It's the same shit. Alien crap happened too, and now, what's next? What's been popular? Superhero movies. And now what everything's happening with like people being pushed out of the country and shit. And like the X-Men and like superheroes and all that shit. And like fighting aliens. Like, come on. Now that's all happening and now like the superhero hype is going down. Suspicious. Normalizing. I think it makes sense to prime your population for what's going to happen into the real world. I think it's a little fucked up not to tell your people that you're doing it. But I don't know. Maybe not any one person is in charge and it just happens to happen like that because we're people and we like doing that kind of stuff. Maybe I give credit to humans too much for being able to think things through like that. Because I think people also, I guess, you know what? People like taking credit. If people did do stuff like that, someone would want to take credit eventually. Someone would want the credit for being that smart to be able to do that. We would learn at some point. People like to brag about their achievements, especially stuff done like sneakily. And you know what? If something like that came out, we would know so quickly because I found out that movie that was supposedly based on a true story about a guy like fooling the federal agents with fake money and like other people with fake money and fake checks and shit wasn't actually real. It wasn't actually based on a real story. Just saying. It was all fake. All of it. Crazy as fuck. Right. Oh, she looks so badass with Venom. I bit that guy's head off. Can you even see what I'm doing right now? God damn it, Leah. How long has it been like that? Up. Eddie did. Can you even see what I'm doing? There we go. He felt like they pretty much had zero chances of winning, but they still won. Why is that? Alright. I think we're going inside the skull now. Let's see here. This is 13. Looks like there's only one. This line here. It follows like down here. I think that's it. Okay. And then this side on that side. But let's do...
JBanese _ said, Leah, we love you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. So what's got you drinking tonight? What have you been up to? How you doing?
JBanese _ said, you are my undisputed goat. JBanese _ said, I am heartbroken.
Why are you heartbroken? What's wrong? What happened? What happened?
JBanese underscore said. My wife asked for divorce, loudly crying face.
Why? I'm sorry. That's so shitty.
JBanese underscore said. I don't know what I did wrong, she won't explain, loudly crying face.
Wow, that's pretty fucked up. I would have to say you didn't do anything wrong then. If someone's leaving without being able to discuss what you could do to improve the situation, then they just don't want to, you know? And if you're asking them to, and they still don't, then it's something on them, not you. They feel like they're not good enough, or they feel like they've done something wrong, or
JBanese underscore
whatever
said. So I'm drinking and enjoying my night the best way.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
JBanese underscore
Sometimes that's all you can do.
said. Perfectly said, loudly crying face, red heart.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta feel those emotions though. It's good to feel them now so that way you can, you know, make your, I don't mean to sound harsh, but make your quick escape. Like, I don't need to know much more to know that it sounds like you need someone better to love you. And I know that might be not what you want to hear, but, and I'm not going to say it's going to be easy to find somebody. I'm not even say you're trying to think about that right now, but
JBanese underscore said. Loudly crying face, this is exactly what I needed to hear. At least someone is honest with me.
truthfully, I can't help it. I'm autistic. But it will be alright. It's okay to feel sad right now, though. You put a lot of effort and time. How long were you guys together?
JBanese underscore said. W autism fire. JBanese underscore said. 6 years.
Yeah, I feel that. That's a rough one. Dang. That's sad, man. Yeah, definitely feel your feels. That's worth a good cry over. Especially when it's hit out of the blue. It's not even like a discussion or anything. That's worse. Some people just can't handle it though. So maybe it's just good that it's like this, because maybe it would be a lot harder if she was like talking to you. Maybe she'd be a lot more meaner, you know,
but
for
it's
no
okay.
reason.
I'll be okay, and you gave me the best advice out of everyone.
I'm glad I was able to help a little bit. It's shitty. Like, I hate hearing it when I'm really sad, when like people are like, you'll be okay. But it's also like the one phrase that like actually makes me also feel a little bit better is like when people will be like, you'll be okay, and you're like, I know. You're like I know. Like oh fuck, that's the worst. But it is relieving. It feels good to like, you're strong, you got it. But also it's painful. Life is painful for no fucking reason, man. Like, you do everything you can to like be kind and loving and nice and supportive, and
PPL be telling me I am screwed, loudly crying face.
dude, that's so mean. What the fuck? Truthfully, I have to be honest with you. I think when it comes with divorces with women, don't like, if she's being cordial, that's fucking great, but like everything needs to be on paper, everything needs to be recorded. Like when you talk about like divorce stuff, there needs to be a lawyer or somebody present to hear the conversation. Like, it sucks to suck, but I was in a relationship with someone for 6 years like you, and we broke up. Things were already getting intense, so it was kind of coming to a head anyways, but it came to an intense moment, and I ended it for my own safety. And just because I think, like, if we had kept going, like, we would have hurt each other. And so I think just for both of us, I needed to end it for us, you know? So that way he could get peace and relax and, like, de-stress, and I could, like, figure out what was going on and shit, you know?
Stream Elements said, "Hey friends,
Oh, that's
mobile
fucking
phone with arrows stay connected with me across all platforms.
But when it ended, I didn't take the advice of people when they said, you know, take your half of the money, leave their half of the money. Just take half of everything. Just take half as fast as you can, right up, because that's what you get, like, period, right? The minimum based on the government, that is your basic. Just take it. And then, like, don't do anything with it. Don't sell shit. Don't get rid of anything. Just hold on to your half of everything. Like, take your half of everything, money and everything, and just make sure you hold on to it. You're married, so it's gonna be different. You don't have to, but my person, like, took everything. He took everything. Like, everything we built together, like, he had it. And I was left with, like, $800 in the bank account and no job and bills to pay. And it sucked. I don't think you're going to be in that situation, but, like, just don't put yourself in that situation, you know? Allow yourself, like, as much as you love someone, allow yourself to protect yourself. Look, like, do a little Googling. What are some things you should do to just make sure that you don't get screwed out of what is yours, you know? It's sad to say, but people in pain, and you might not know it, but she's probably in pain. They do dumb shit, and they try and take to hurt. So, like, it's most likely that she'll try and take as much as she can from you, and that's gonna suck to watch the person you love do, but it's also possible she won't, and you gotta give her that chance to do it and not push her into either one direction, you know, not expect either one from her. Just allow her to behave, you know, the way she wants to behave, and then react accordingly, but also protect yourself. You know, there's things that you really love that she could damage. Like, just make sure they're put away in a storage somewhere where you know where they're at and only have access to. If there's bank account stuff that she has access to that she can move money around secretively and get away with it and keep it, like, just make sure that stuff's not happening, you know? Don't do that yourself. Like, don't be secretive and weird and creepy. Like, be open and honest, I think. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna be extra positive for you here. You know what's insane is if you act this way, there might be something that clicks in her head where she's like, wow, he's handling this very maturely, like, he's doing this very well, he's got a handle on this. And something might click in her brain. She might be like, you know, maybe I don't want this. Maybe I was just, because, like, women do that. They get all up in their heads and shit, and they're like, this isn't enough, I need more, da-da-da-da-da. And she probably just needs some extra reassurance that things are chill, you know, in some really specific way that she won't explain to you. And that's fucking shit. And she should. But that's just how women be. That's just how women be. I don't even know your situation, but I just know that, you know, that's just, some things happen like that. And if you honestly can't think of a single reason, like, if you think about your relationship and you can't figure out a single reason why, that is a little concerning, because there should be some signs why, unless she's manipulating you, which, that's bad. Then you definitely want to get out of that. You don't even want to fight that. Just give her what she wants and run, you know? You got to figure out what you're in. What kind of relationship are you in? You gotta figure that out. What is her motives? And that's gonna be sad while you're sad. That's gonna be difficult while you're sad, you know? You weren't expecting this shit. You weren't expecting to have to deal with this crap. You shouldn't have to deal with this crap. I didn't want to. Honestly, if you don't either, that's fine as well. I'm just trying to give you some advice. I didn't listen to the advice I got, truthfully. I was sad, and I just let things happen. Because I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to argue. I didn't want to... So I just let him take what he wanted. And then I just disappeared. But you just gotta decide what you want to do. What kind of, like, what are your morals and values, you know? What is it that you want out of this? Do you want to still be friends? Do you have kids together? 6 years is a decent enough time to have some children together. Have babies. Okay, I get to go. I don't even mean like I get to go, like my boyfriend's coming back, and so I need to be ready for him so we can hang out. He just got done with some late night work. But look at this. You ready to see it? Boom! Look at that coming together. It is coming. That looks so good. Yeah. Alright. I hope you have a good evening. Don't drink too much. Be responsible. But enjoy yourself at the same time. You deserve it. Get them feels out, man. Get them out. Get it over with. Release that shit. Deal with what was your fault and what wasn't your fault. Work through some trauma. Go find another bitch. Go find a better bitch. Be as delusional as these 15 to 25-year-old girls are out here when they're thinking about marrying a millionaire with 10 abs and a yacht and something in Dubai, okay? Be as delusional as those women. Be as delulu as they are, okay? Go out there. Do some push-ups for like 3 months repetitively every single day. Start dating again in a year when you're ready. I don't know. I said a year because a random time frame. Some people it's sooner, some people it's much later. Do you. Do you, boo. If she don't want you, say, well, that really sucks. Have that moment and then say, well, what's the song? I was gonna say the Ariana Grande song. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Just thank you next her. Thank you, next. Alright, have a good night. Bye.